These are orbs in the World Trade Center terrorist attacks. This was shot from the helicopter, and you see the orb right there. You can't miss it approaching. Seems to be a bright one there sitting on the corner. I'm not sure about that one. Now, this was looked at very interesting by Stackpot on YouTube. It was called Rare Footage of World Trade Center 7 the day after, 9/12/2001. So this is where I obviously started to watch these. Let's go back a fraction. And the strange thing is he calls these sky pilots in his clip, and that's where I started to see more and more of them. There's actually quite a few there, and there it is there. Now, I've actually filmed quite a few orbs over my house in Sydney. I think one is sitting there in the corner, and they're just hard to describe what they are, and that's how they travel. So there it is there, you just see it in that area. Now, why would they occur during this explosion of World Trade Center? Is there one there as well? Let's keep an eye on that one. So let's go again to where it starts. So it's, in this clip I'll just go to where it starts. It's unusual because it's there it is there, you see it traveling, and it wiggles. They appear to actually wiggle as they travel. This is where the other one seems to appear. I'm not sure how it gets in that spot. We saw it there. Let's keep an eye if there's anyone. There it is. There's the other one. Yes. And I'm not sure what that one is there. So that's how you pick these things up. You just have to keep your eye on the screen and just sort of think, well, that's one there. There's two there. I'm sure there's one sitting on the corner of the building right there. And if you look at it, it seems more vertical there. Actually, that's a boat. So there it is there as it travels. And here it looks more like it's a elongated object. See the black, the white, and then like a tail behind it. Keep an eye on that. Look at that. That is very interesting. Now that is too bright. I'm not sure what that is sitting on the corner of the building. I don't think it's a helicopter or anything else. I think it's part of these structures which are flying around. This is the view from the helicopter before the second explosion, and you'll just see that black object appearing, and it looks as though it's wiggling as well, left and right, or a tumbling. There it is there. So there's no wings on it, it's just a black orb, this one. And the strange thing is it then just disappears at that spot. Now the orbs can actually do that. There it is again. So there it is. It disappears. We should be seeing obviously an object keeping that line, and then there's that sudden huge explosion. That white object is still on the corner there. Now in about 3 seconds we'll see one again. There it is there. You just saw it come from the right, and it'll go through the cloud. You see that white object still there. You just see it come out there, right there. So it's actually a dark orb, this one. And then it comes through again. You'll see the shadow of it, and then it disappears. So let's go back again. You'll see it come from this side in this clip. So let's go through it again. So this is where they receive instructions to back off. And we should see that orb just appearing from somewhere. There it is there. I see it right there on the screen. It's black, small. I think it's that one. No, there it is there. It wasn't. It just appears out of nowhere. So let's go back about 2 seconds for that to see where it actually appears. We see it here for the first time. So let's keep our eye anything to the right frame by frame. I see something there, that black object there first. It seems to be skipping up and down there. But obviously there's a gap, and all of a sudden we see it there. So it could be that same one. We see it there as black, and then it comes right across there. I think that's the same one. And if you watch it, there it is there. It's past. It's going there now. And it goes right over that cloud there. There it is there. It's just come through it. Right there. There it is there again. And that white object is still in the corner. I'm not sure what to make out of that one. I'm not sure these two small ones are here. I'll just keep an eye on those things as well. They could be small boats. There it is there. It's dark. There it is there again. And it's now disappeared. This is one other clip, so I had to just color that out. And we'll see it appear from the black there, the black spot. So I had to color out the logo in case it was trademark, just to show where the black object appears coming from the right. Now this is the object, again that black one, that's the second plane. In this film clip it's labelled where it appears out of, and we see it, it sort of has a tumbling, twisting movement to it, so it just appears right now. There it is there, and I'll do it frame by frame first. Take it back, then watch the entire motion of it. And obviously there's no specific shape to it, it's very unusual. Let's watch it now full speed. And here it is, coming in. Here's the object there again. Just before it collapses, there's two orbs appear right on top as well. So let's have a look at that one. Did you see that flash right there? There was a flash of white. There it is again, second flash. Third and fourth, there and there. So let's go through the flashes step by step. There it is there, that's the fourth one. So if we just take it back a fraction, you have to get it precisely at the first frame. Now, it comes in right now. I'll try to catch it. There it is the first one. I just missed it. It was right there. Should get a second one. There it is again. That's the second one. I'm not sure what that spot is there. There again, it flashes again, white. And one is right there. And that goes right under. Now, if we take it back a second again, we might get the first one. We'll see a flash right there. There it is there. We caught it right there, the first one. Disappears. Second one is there. And then we get 3 there and 4 down there. 2's gone. 3 just appeared quick. And fourth one is there. Now this is the day after, when you've got cleaning crews and things like that. And in about a few seconds you'll see one appear in this area here. So it's happened the day after. There it'll start to appear right now. There it is there. 1 becomes 2. And then keep your eye on it. It just seems to... I don't think it's anything else. I don't think it's a plane or anything like any sort of a bird. You'll see it there. There's 2, there's 1, it twists. So again, that could be the last one. These are the pictures of that dark orb, which looked like it had a tail on it as it went through. That's one picture there. That's the next one. I'm not sure if that's the dark spot is actually where the orb was, so it actually seems to make the space behind it empty. It just seems to wiggle away towards the Twin Tower from the left. There it is there again. And we've got one more picture. That's the object on the corner of the building. It's just too bright to be a helicopter or anything else. I think it's an orb just sitting there. It was right on the corner of the building. It was very bright. It was as bright as the other orbs. That's one of the orbs, high zoom. And that picture is that orb that comes through, and it's right near the large pole there on top of the building. So these are the snapshots. Now I've actually zoomed in using fill mode. I'll play that now on this screen. It's a very good color screen on this. This is the video. So that's the orb as it approaches. I just keep my zoom on it. It's very bright and it just seems to float away or wiggle towards the tower, literally. I've just paused it there. It seems to sort of leap forward a bit. It comes towards the tower on the pole, and that was that last photo. I paused it, and now it just passes the pole. And let's go to the next one. This is one more movie zoom. This could be the second orb that has that tail shape to it. I think that's the one, yes. So that approaches the tower, and you see it there, it starts to go dark. It's got that white surrounding and that darker area behind it. I'm not sure if that's where it seems to displace shape or a matter, or actually it's a shadow behind it, but it produces that elongated effect right there. Interesting. There it is there. It's white and it's dark and dark. So it seems that area goes on, that's a white object on top of it, and it goes dark in the front and dark behind it. There it is there as it travels. I've just caught it as it went over. This is the second plane that appears as a black or a dark orb, and then it vanishes. This is the one that comes from the right, and it travels again. You just see it pop up here somewhere. I think it's somewhere right there, so let's have a keep an eye on it. There it is there. You just see that object there. It was actually there. And as it comes towards it from the right this time, it approaches the pole and it becomes white. You'll see it come close now. There it is there. It's just reappearing there. And it goes through. There it is there. It just goes behind it. Then it goes, obviously, I'm just pausing the film. Then it goes through, obviously, the thick smoke. And you see it come out right. There it is there. It's dark. There it is there. It's just come out right there. That's it. This is that dark object as it appears. It produces a swimming or wiggling type effect. And I think I saw one object fly quickly just past it. Let's go back a fraction. Normally you've got always smaller orbs flying through. No. This was one other view from another camera. There it is, it appears there. So I'll just pause it to get a better look at it. There's no definite shape to it. That's where I actually pause the film as well. And the film is also paused when it was created. There it is again. These are the flashing orbs that appear. There's 4 that appear. You've got one appearing there. We just missed it. I didn't pause it in time. Let's go back and just catch that. It's the first one. That's it there. One more appears in that spot. One more there. And then it appears down the bottom right. That's just before it collapses. So let's go to the next one. That's the first one that appears. It then disappears very quickly. Next frame disappears. One more appears right there, or it could be the same one. One more appears right there, it could be the same one. And there's a one down the bottom on the right that appears. There's a dark object, second day. So it's the next day after the World Trade collapses. It appears to form two objects then, which separate and just move. It's not that clear, that video, so I'll do it again. There it is there. There, that dark spot, obviously right there, and it separates into two dark spots.